SV. Let's go for game number 1. Starting the countdown. Good luck, have fun, says SV. Poke is already ready in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Okay, same pieces and same placements. Okay, they start to diverge on that square and off we go. SV is setting up a strong left. His Tetris ready. Poke is as well. Tetris for both players. Poke has a tuck setup. He resolves with the J, has a double well setup. He's gonna fill it in. He's gonna set up a burn early on. No burns from SV yet. He has a Vits. He's gonna go for burns this time around and a T-spin. There it is. Tetris 4. SV at 47. Poke at 46. Thank you very much for the gift sub to Kingsman Stand Slow. Hope you're having a good one. Poke is gonna get a Tetris and another one for SV. So right now we got SV at 74 and Poke in the lead at 94. Both players have Tetris ready. SV building on the left side and Samuel Tetris. 117 for Poke, 96 for SV. SV goes for a dirty Tetris in column 7. And he cleans up again. Nice adjustment for the lumbar from SV. His Tetris ready. Same for Poke. 124 SV. Samuel Tetris to 143. And Poke remains in the lead at 162. Poke is setting up. SV at 162. 143. And Poke at 162. They are both waiting for a Lombard. It's getting a bit high from both players. And there is a Lombard Tetris for both players. And another one. 189 for SV, 209 for Poke. Poke is maintaining the lead here. Players are setting up. Tetris for Poke. SV at 193, 231 for Poke. SV is cleaning up. His Tetris ready. Poke is Tetris ready as well. And it's a matter of getting the lumbar. Poke gets the square tuck. But that square is going to slow him down as it prevented him from getting a Tetris. SV is going to get the Tetris to 217. Poke at 234 waiting for a lumbar. There it is. Tetris for Poke. SV should get it his just now. And there it is. Poke 258. SV at 242. So the game is getting pretty close here. Tetris for Poke. Poke now at 282. SV 242. Tetris for Poke 305. SV opens as well. Tetris ready. Tetris for Poke 328. SV need to open his well. Tetris ready. Poke is building. Poke is getting ready. Okay, having a bit of an unbalanced board. He's looking pretty rough for his Poke. He's gonna, oh my goodness, got the lumbar over at 351. That was pretty scary to watch. That almost didn't go over. Poke at 351. SV at 272. SV with a very high board. His Tetris ready on a dirty one, but he's not getting the lumbar. This is getting pretty high for SV. SV at 277. Poke 357. Poke needing to open his well. Poke opens his well. SV is gonna get the dirty Tetris 302. As Poke gets a Tetris to 381. SV is at 304. Tetris for Poke 404. SV is Tetris ready. Gets the Tetris to 329 and another one to 352. Tetris for Poke. Poke at 429. SV at 352. Okay, we're getting some choppiness here on SV stream. Hopefully nothing serious. We got Poke at 430. SV at 378, so Poke with strong lead right now. That is for Poke. Poke at 457, SV at 378. SV with a T-tuck setup. He gets a T, he's ready. Poke at 457, SV avoiding to block the well, but he had to. Opening it now. And there's a Tetris for SV at 403. Poke is waiting for a lumbar. Another Tetris for SV and another one. 3 Tetrises back to back. Tetris for Poke. Poke is gonna burn 509 Discord. Transition come pretty soon for these players. Tetris for SV with 7 lines left, up to 2 Tetris is available. Poke gets a Tetris, 8 lines left, up to 2 Tetris is left as well. SV might burn and he might have to transition with a Tetris here. Tetris for Poke, 555, Tetris ready. Tetris 4 SV and he transitions at 499. Tetris 4 Poke 479. Very strong game here from Poke. SV trying to catch up with some Tetrises. Tetris 4 SV to 523 and to Poke to 603. Tetris 4 SV 547. Tetris 4 Poke 627. So Poke still with a lead of about 3 Tetrises. Tetris 4 SV and for Poke. Poke going for some delayed burns. Tetris 4 SV 497. Poke at 454. He's dependent on an L that didn't come. Now he's converts it into a J dependency. J came late. He's getting high. Dirty Tetris 4 Poke 679. And SV catching up at 624. SV 651 already with a Tetris. Poke is Tetris ready, but he's playing pretty high. Lumber came late. He's still digging down. Tetris for SV. SV at 678, catching up. Poke at 688. Tetris for SV taking the lead at 706. Tetris for Poke 717 taking the lead back. See if I can fix Poke's camera. The thing is that he was sitting like very far when I adjusted him. I will adjust him afterwards. Thank you for the heads up. Poke at 776 and SV at 762. Yeah, he was sitting like way far behind, so that's the reason he's looking like weird now. Anyway, Poke in the lead at 779. SV in a dig now. Dirty Tetris setup gets a Dirty Tetris 798. Poke at 811. Poke at 813. Ooh, a bit of a misdrop there from Poke, but he has the lumber to fix it. Tetris 4 SV 830. Tetris 4 Poke 874. Tetris for SV 862. This game is pretty neck and neck. Ooh, those misdrops from Poke they're gonna slow him down. 906 for Poke, 893 for SV. SV is Tetris ready. He might take the lead with the Tetris, and he does. To 925. And Poke at 912 still digging down. SV with another Tetris to 959. SV. Oh no, SV with a top out at 959. Very sudden. Looks like he was building right in the middle and the pieces didn't go over, especially that T. So 960 is what Poke needs to take this. 960. His Tetris ready. Gets a Tetris. He did the Mario that indeed. Oh my goodness. Almost there. Poke needs 960. And that the Tetris is good enough. He might go for the max for the time being. And I'm gonna give him the point. But Poke was maintaining the lead for most of the games. Starting game number 2 now. And starts are different this time around. We have Poke starting in the middle, and SV starting on the left, and both players are getting Tetris ready pretty soon. Poke is already Tetris ready, SV is Tetris ready now. Both waiting for the Lombards. There's the Lombard. Tetris for Poke and for SV. Poke is ready. SV is setting up the tux. He's ready as well. We got Tetris 4, both players 45,000 points each. SV is trying to set up here. There's the Tetris 4, both players again 68,400. Players maintaining a clean game, no burns yet. Looks like Poke is gonna go for his first burn, same from SV. Tetris for SV, he takes the lead 91. Poke just got Tetris ready and gets the Lombard. Poke at 92, SV 91, SV is Tetris ready. Poke is ready as well. Tetris for Poke. Poke at 115 and SV also 115. The players are tied again. Ooh, SV missed the Z spin, so he will have to clean that up. Poke is gonna take the lead with a Tetris to 138 and another one to 161. SV at 118. Poke is setting up. SV is ready. Tetris for neither yet. Both players just waiting for the Lombards. There is Simul Tetris. 147 for SV, 183 for Poke. Tetris for both players again. 170 for SV, 206 for Poke. So Poke is in the lead by Tetris and a half pretty much. Poke is ready. SV is gonna go for the S spin and get ready now. Poke is waiting for the Lombard. There is no interesting hang there from Poke to keep things clean. He needs to rebalance the board as it's a bit unstable in the middle. Tetris for SV, 216 catching up. Poke at 231. SV with a tower of T-spins gets one of the T-spins and gets a Tetris. SV at 239. Poke at 254. Tetris for Poke, 277. Both players are ready. Now they're ready. SV playing high. There's a Tetris to 262. Poke at 278. Poke waiting for the Lombard. Tetris for both players again. 300 for Poke and 285 for SV. Tetris for Poke and for SV. Poke at 323. SV getting the Tetris, taking the lead to 330, but Poke is gonna take the lead back with the Tetris to 346. This is gonna get neck and neck right now. Tetris for SV, 353 in the lead. Poke gets Tetris ready and gets a Tetris to 369. Hey now. Tetris for SV, 376. He's setting up pretty quickly. He has to avoid the double dependency. Tetris for Poke, 392. SV opening his well with the Lombard. Poke is building. Poke is ready. SV is ready. Tetris for SV. SV takes the lead, 400. And he's ready again. Tetris for Poke, 414. And he's setting up Tetris for SV, 423. This is gonna be pretty tight right now on this second half. We got Poke in the lead at 437, but SV takes it at 446. Poke with a J dependency gets the J. He's gonna go for some delayed burns to open his well. SV status ready. Poke is ready as well. SV going a bit too flat. He might have to stir burning. Gets a double, and there's the Tetris. SV 471. He remains in the lead. Poke playing pretty high. Oh no, the score didn't go over. He got the Lombard. Oh no, the Lombard didn't go over. And he's down at 441. SV is gonna take it for game number 2. GG. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Okay, Poke and SV are setting up each. I'm gonna check how many codes are remaining on Maturino real quick. We got a Tetris from SV and a Tetris from Poke, a Tetris from Poke. So Poke at 23, SV at 22. There are still 30 codes available, so please claim them. It costs you $3.99 free. It's all for free for you to claim those codes. And if you want to give an extra, it's more than welcome on Maturino. And we get both players with a pretty clean start. SV is in the lead at 91. Poke is gonna take the lead by a couple hundred points, and he's gonna get another Tetris. Both players pretty close to each other. Actually, SV hasn't burned any lines yet, so he has the base lead. SV right now at 114, Poke at 114, and a burn Tetris for both players. So yeah, we get SV maintain a very clean game, 7 Tetrises in a row, and counting. Poke just wants a single burn through all the games, so very clean game from both players. Tetris rates in the 96% for Poke at still a perfect rate for SV. SV 9 Tetrises in a row, 205. Poke at 205 and a burn. So both players still at it. SV avoiding the burn still, although it's a bit dangerous. There's a Tetris. SV at 228, Poke at 251. Both players playing perfectly here. Poke having to go for a couple burns. as the squares are not accommodating. So this is gonna mean that SV is gonna start building a lead. 296. He's been going perfect for I'm sorry, I forgot how to count. 13 Tetrises. Oh my goodness. And there is number 14. And he is ready for number 15. And he gets it. Poke. Still a very strong game, but SV just going to get his first burn. 16 Tetrises in. Oh my goodness. SV at 366. Poke 305. Looks like SV is gonna set up for a dirty. He has a double number dependency though. He has to be very careful. SV at 366. Poke at 305. Tetris for Poke and Tetris for SV. SV at 391. Poke 352. Tetris for SV. SV is clean up. Oh, that square, however, is gonna slow him down a little bit. Tetris for Poke 375. SV 415. Tetris for Poke, Tetris for SV, SV at 440, Poke at 497. So they're separated by just 2 Tetrises. Tetris for Poke, SV Tetris ready. SV is clean up. Tetris for SV, Tetris for Poke, Poke at 443, and he's gonna take the lead with a Tetris at 466 as SV is digging at 465. Poke needs a couple more blocks on the left side to get ready. He's ready now, but that square is gonna give him some trouble. SV with a bit of a messy board right now. SV at 468. Poke at 467. Poke open his well, gets a Tetris, but takes the lead at 492. SV, however, is gonna get Tetris ready. SV is only good for a Poke is only good for a triple. Triple for Poke and a Tetris for SV. 500 for SV, 499 for Poke. Row 2 Tetris and a Tetris for Poke and SV each. 523 to 60. Both players are tied right now. Tetris for SV takes the lead. 546. Poke getting Tetris ready. Tetris for SV. Transition coming pretty soon. SV has 12 lines left and Poke after Tetris has 13. 547 for Poke. 568 for SV. Tetris for Poke. Poke at 571. Tetris for SV. 591. Poke is ready again. SV is getting ready. Oh, Poke's board is looking pretty nasty here. As he's approaching transition, he needs to clean it up. Gets the line spin. Still trying to get things clean. Poke at 576. He's gonna transition at 600. And SV transition at 639. So SV maintains the lead. He's gonna set up for a column 7 and gets a Tetris to 664. Tetris for Poke 649. Still a very close game. Looks like the warm-up is done for these players. Poke is gonna go for a single to open the well. There's the Tetris. SV got a Tetris to 690. However, his board is looking a bit dirty. He will have to dig down. SV at 691. And the Tetris for Poke to 702. He takes the lead. SV need an L. AL not coming. Oh, new holes created on the board for SV. He needs to clean up. Poke with a clean board maintains the lead and pulls forward to 729. SV at 706. Poke remains Tetris ready. There is a Tetris to 760. Poke is ready again. SV is digging down and losing some pace here on this dig. Tetris for Poke. Poke now at 787. SV at 714. SV needing a J or maybe set up for a Derry. Nope, just gonna. Okay, no flats burns here. He's gonna go for triple to 726. Poke at 820. Poke is ready. SV is clean. SV is finally ready. Tetris for Poke. SV gets it. Oh, misses a T-spin. 757 for SV. at 758 now, and Poke with some dirty boards right now at 854. Poke is gonna go for a dirty. Nope. Oh, he missed the lumbar. He needs a lumbar soon as his set is ready, but this is gonna be very dangerous. Poke needing to burn this down. Oh no, and he's stopping out at 9 at 854. Very unfortunate. And this is a chase down for SV. SV needs 855. He's gonna go for the Vits and the Tuck and the Tetris. He just needs less than Tetris now. 855 score to get, currently at 833. And there it is. He's ready. He just needs the lumbar, and SV takes game number 3. GG. 4 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I mean, you're having pretty good paces. You just have to avoid those weird misdrops, and you shall be good, Poke. We got both players' Tetris ready, but the lumbar is taking a bit to come, actually. There it is. Tetris for both players. Poke is Tetris ready, SV is too, and they both get another Tetris. SV is Tetris ready. Poke needs to fill in the board a little bit further. Poke still needing an L, gets the L. Tetris ready, SV is Tetris ready. Lumbar is taking a bit to come, so both players start to burn a little bit. Actually, SV avoided the burn. SV at 68,000, Poke at 69. Hey now. Tetris for SV and another one. Tetris for Poke and another one. Poke at 117, SV at 114. Tetris for SV. SV is ready. Not yet. Poke cleaning up. Looking for a T or an S, but neither comes, so he will have to go for burns, and he is ready. Poke with the lumbar dependency right in the middle is getting dangerous, as the lumbar is not coming. As we, and give me a second, I think the projector is dying. Oh no, we lost, something's out of, okay, we got a Tetris from SV. SV at 208. Poke at 126 getting a Tetris. Can somebody check if Maxed Club is having these issues? Because the video looks fine, it's just the... Please click players. Yeah, looks like Maxed Club crapped out. Yeah. Let's just keep playing. Hopefully Maxed Club will get out of this state. Right now we got Poke at 149 and SV 28. Let me just refresh it. Looks like my OB is acting up. Please keep playing. We got SV at 305, Poke at 223 per the latest score update. We are having some issues with Maxed Club. Looks like it's freezing on both ends. Yeah. Seems the Maxed Club is having some issues. Let me see if I can get it reloaded. I can see the game in Maxed Club on the website, but it's barely updating as well. 400 for SV, 325 for Poke. Yeah, it's acting up for me for some reason. Let me see. Let's see if we can get it loaded. It's playing a bit choppily, but it's playing on the website. I do apologize, something is off on Maxed Club. Hopefully we can get it fixed in time. Or should we call a redo until we can get it fixed? I mean, the game is still playing. Okay, looks like it's coming back, hopefully. There we go. But yeah, it's still freezing. Yeah, Maxa Club is having issues right now, but we can see some of the players' placements. Okay, looks like it's smoothed out for a moment there. We got Poke at 471 and SV at 532. Okay, good. Let's continue on with this game then. I thought it was... Yeah, I'm keeping like a backup here. We have a Poke at 495 and SV at 557. Transition coming pretty soon. SV, however, with a very high board goes transitions on left, well dirty. 581 the transition score for SV. Poke still has one Tetris left available. Tetris for SV, SV at 614, Poke at 545. Tetris for both players. SV with some misdrops, he needs to fix them. Poke trying to get into his current position again, needs to get a Lombard to fill in the middle and his threat is ready. Poke at 597 and SV at 648. Tetris for Poke, Poke at 608, SV at 677. Tetris for SV building a strong lead, but Poke is not letting up. Poke at 689, catching up actually. SV 735, Poke gets a Tetris to 720. Poke is setting up. Tetris for SV at 764, Poke at 720. Tetris for both, for Poke and then for SV at 794, Poke at 778, so still a pretty close game. Tetris for SV, it's 825. SV setting up for a dirty, he's gonna go for it in column 8. Tetris for Poke, 809. SV gets a Tetris to 856. Tetris for Poke, Poke at 839. Poke is behind in line, so he might get the pace lead right now. But he needs to clean up to get back into his current position. Gets the wall open. Tetris ready. Gets the G over and there's the Tetris. It's 873 and another Tetris to 904 for Poke. Dirty Tetris for SV, 930. Ooh, rough misdrop there for SV. I'm sorry, that was triple, not a Tetris. SV at 932, building pretty high. He needs to clean up. Poke is gonna take the lead now at 969. Hey, now SV in a dig level 27. Poke needing to clean up as well. Both players having to clean up quite a bit here. We got SV getting some good pieces, trying to get things cleaned up. Poke remains in the lead at 977. SV at 949. And only 2 Tetris left available for SV before 29. He's opening the well. He has still 2 Tetris available. If he goes perfect, he's gonna burn though. It's getting dangerous. SV is Tetris ready at 958, but the Lombard is not coming. Tetris for Poke, 1,047,000, so Poke already maxed out. And SV gets to the kill screen with a high board. Still trying to get the Tetris, but the pieces are not helping him. There it is, Tetris for SV, 1,007,000. Poke with 1 Tetris available at 1,052,000. He's gonna burn and get the Tetris in 29 at 1,097,000. He needs a Lombard. Oh, he blocked the well. He's still trying to get his well open. Poke is ready. SV playing high. There's a Tetris for Poke. Maintain the lead. 1,140,000. SV at 1,029,000. SV having a very dangerous board scene for Poke. Poke needs to get pieces over to the left. Nice L over. Oh no, he couldn't get pieces over to the left, but he's getting them to the right. He keeps digging. 1,189,000 for Poke. And SV looks like he won't be able to recover, topping out at 1,040,000. So we got ourselves a decider. GG. Very exciting game. Poke unleashing his might here. Hello players, remember that there is a Matcherino prize pool for these players, and actually you can contribute at no cost, not cost for the through the coupons, through the codes that are still available for redemption. So looking forward to a very exciting game. 1,280,000 points, the top of score for K-Poke. Very good one. And 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Game number 5 has started. Different strategies again. Okay, we got the first Tetris from Poke and a Tetris from SV. So far, pretty clean games. Tetris for SV, Tetris for Poke. Poke is setting up. SV is ready. SV going a bit flat. He's gonna go for the Tetris and start to rebalance the board a little bit. There is a Tetris again. SV has so far gotten 4 Tetris in a row. He needs 2 Lombards now though, so he might have to start burning to keep things safe. He's setting up for... no, just opening his well, looks like. SV at 93, Poke at 72. This is looking very dangerous for Poke. And SV also with some misdrops. Poke digging this down. SV with a very nice line spin to try to clean up and fill in the board. Poke almost out of this as well. Ooh, another misdrop there from SV on that J. Poke at 80,000. Oh no, Poke couldn't get the Lombard over. And he's down at 80,000. Very unfortunate early top out. And SV at 109 is safe. Takes game number 5 and the match. GG. That was pretty unfortunate. But yeah, let's yeah, SV, if you like to, you can just keep playing for a bit while we have the setup here. In a second, I just want to get into studio mode. Yeah, I'm gonna be reporting this match, and let's have Somalian and Miles ready. You know what to do. Alright, so I think I'm gonna be setting up the camera, so let me just put the winner scene here for SV. I don't know why my projector is showing like this instead of the right projector. There we go, got the right projector now. And we are gonna be setting up for the next match. I forgot to give the heart to SV. Just watching for a moment here. I just wanted to see how far he goes while I load the players' cameras for the next match. Mean Miles versus Somalian. Also already submitted his camera, waiting for Somalians. I'm gonna be disconnecting keybook. I'm gonna report this in the meantime. She'll take one eye. So remember, there's going to be there is a match arena for the price for these Division 1 players. My goodness gracious, I hate when it does that. Alright. That's the Tetris monthly Tuesday Titans. Okay. So we got the video ninjas from the players. For the next match. We got Miles the Great coming up against Somalian, followed by Hydran Dude versus Pixel Andy, and finally Meme against Kunfusingpoke. So far as we look like is on the top of the division, he remains undefeated with a game record of 9-4. Blue Scooty 3-1 with a record of 10-8. Alright, look guys, it's over for SV. Is this meme's first CTL stream? No, it isn't hers. I already hosted a game for her Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, GG's, congratulations SV, you're on top of the division right now, and we are gonna set up for the next game coming up, which is Miles versus Somalian. Players, make sure to join the Maxell Club, and we'll be ready to go in a bit. Let's try and add in the meantime while these players get ready. This will be for Division 1A. For some reason, Miles capture is the window capture instead of a webcam capture. So Miles, can you please check on that? Seems to be a screen capture instead of a proper game capture, camera capture. Somalian is already ready, looking fine. Just making sure that Miles has the right camera setup.